All right, afternoon of day 2. Bobby is heading up to a bail blind. I'm gonna follow this creek down to the river. I love this spot. All right, so I'm headed down to this little creek. You think the deer come through here? And then the creek will take me to a ladder stand in there that I might hunt tomorrow. I did not bring my safety harness with me today, so you know me, without a safety harness, I'm not going up in a tree, even a ladder stand. But I like to hunt down in the river bottom where the deer like to cross. Hopefully there's not too much water because I'm wearing my leather boots, not my rubber boots. See how it looks. Like I saw it, no water at all. So this gives me really protected access. A few obstacles to crawl under, climb over, crawl under. There it is right there. Yep, 4 trunks right there. Ladder stand. Looks out that way into the corn. This way is open timber. I mean, it is a smoking spot. 2 years ago, I was down in another ladder stand and unfortunately that tree got hit by lightning. Look at this deer trail. I am gonna go to a spot up here where a tree is fallen down. And I'm gonna watch the river crossing. Oh, there's the tree he's talking about right down there. Oh, look at that. That's a bummer. Oh. That was my very favorite tree stand. Look at that. That big limb gave way and came down and pretty much destroyed it. That's too bad. That's a good hawk tree stand. Oh, too bad. there's the tree he's talking about. Parking myself right behind that. I can see up and down the river. He owns on the other side of the river. So this spot's pretty good. But if I go down to that next tree, I'll be able to see a little bit farther. The wind is perfect. It's coming right into my face. So anything that's coming across the river will be a good shot. Look at these burrs. Man, they're crazy. Picking the cockleburrs out of my vest. I'm gonna park it right here. I can see up the river about 80, 90 yards, maybe 100 yards. I can see down the river. A couple of years ago, I was in a tree stand right over here. Had a big buck come right down over this edge. Started to cross the river. My GoPro fell off my head. He jumped back across the river. I could never get a shot. Probably the second biggest buck I've ever seen while hunting. So they've got pictures of a buck that looks very similar, so I'm hoping he's still alive. I'll get a shot at him. It's 2 o'clock. We've got about 3 hours. A little bit over three and a half to legal shooting light. I'm gonna put my orange vest back on, scooch down here, and get myself comfortable. Sun's pretty bright, it's beating right down on me. Kind of wish I would have brought my shooting sticks. I forgot them in the car. I'm always forgetting something, right? All right. Well, I've kind of cleared myself 2 shooting lanes. One here and one here. Got me a makeshift shooting stick. Boom. Boom. This is perfect. I'm tucked in here pretty tight. Got my makeshift shooting sticks. I can see up the river that way. Actually, that's down the river. Probably good 75 to 100 yards. Plus I can see up on that top. Down in here. I can see, but I can't shoot. But then look at that. I can see up there probably 150 yards. So I'm expecting the deer to come across. You can see a couple of major crossings. There's one right there. There's another one right up there. So, see what happens. The afternoon of day 2. And now we're hunting. This is my kind of hunting. Don't get me wrong, those Redneck Blinds are awesome on a cold, windy day. Or when it's raining. I mean, they are like so comfortable. Overlooking those big fields. Man, I mean, we saw a ton of deer. I might not see that many deer down in here, but this is my kind of hunting. I told Brett, anytime I get a chance to hunt on the river, in the river bottom, that's where I want to be. So Bobby's in a hay bale blind that overlooks a really cool area. He hunted there 2 years ago and he saw a lot of deer. The corn was cut last time we were here. This time most of the corn is standing. Scott is cutting some of it today. But the area where Bobby's at, he's going to have some good shooting lanes. And I think the deer are either going to be coming out of the corn or they're going to be going into it. With Scott cutting some corn, they might be in it, they might be heading out. Anyways, I got most of the burrs off of me. These things are crazy, but they come off pretty easy. We'll see you in a little bit. Man, that's why I love hunting the river. I haven't been here 30 minutes and it looked like a nice 10-pointer, but just came right down here in front of me. I didn't have time to turn on the camera. I shot him here. He's right on the other side of the river, probably 40 yards. Looks like he's got long beams, long tines. I'm not sure if he's an 8 or a 10. I don't care. He's a beautiful looking buck. And I saw him jump up on the bank and he fell right over there. Holy crap. I love hunting these river bottoms. You know, he might not be the biggest buck. He might be the best buck I ever shot. I don't care. I came here to shoot a nice buck. And in my book, that was a nice buck. And I'm anxious to go take a look at him. Bobby's probably heard my shot. He's probably sitting over there in the bail blind going, what the heck was that? It must be a monster. I don't know. But I'm friggin' excited. Whew. Oh my God. He fell right over there. I got to figure out how to get down the bank. I'm going to go over there because he came down the bank right behind me. The wind is blowing right up the river. And it's not much wind. I think, oh man, this is why I love this place. And I love hunting down in these riverbeds. It looked like he had tines about that long. I'm shaking like a friggin' leaf. I didn't have time to really judge him, but I don't care. I mean, he's a shooter in my book. Oh man, oh, this is unbelievable. I saw him go up that bank and he was pumping pretty good, so I got a double lung shot. And he didn't go, I don't think he went 30 or 40 yards before he tipped. And he's right up in there. I gotta wind down just for a minute. It's 2:30. I've been here for 30 minutes. I left Bobby at the truck at I think about 1:30. It took me about 30 minutes to poke in here. I have no cell signal, so I can't call the guys. But, oh my God, I'm excited. That's a nice looking deer. Let's go see if we can find him. Well, there's no let's seeing if we can find him. Let's go find him. Let's see if we can find a good way down. I'm wound up. Bear with me. All right, you can see I'm right on the edge of the corn. So I'm gonna go up here. And I think, wow, look at so many blowdowns in here. I don't know if I can drag them here by myself, but I'm going to try to get my stuff here at the edge of the corn. Put my orange hat so I can spot it. All right, he's right across the river. I think I'm going to leave my pack here too. I'm going to take my knife. I'm gonna stick my orange hat right up here. So we can see that as a reference. All right, let me just get my knife. I don't need to take everything with me. I got a fresh blade in my knife. Whew. Let's go find him. Oh yeah, fresh tracks right here. I think this is where he came down. Yep. I don't see his tracks. You see I was sitting right up there by that pine. I shot him. He had crossed over. Yeah. That's along. So that was right where I shot him. He was right here. I was right up there by that dead tree. Blew out a chunk of lung. Boom. Bounded up 3 times, 4 times, bleeding bad. Here he is. Boom. It's just spraying blood. Here's his tracks. More blood. Up he went. Look at this blood. Boom. Sorry, this is a little bit graphic, but look at the blood. And then I thought I saw him tip. There he is, blood. He turned, went this way. Look at the blood. Oh man. Yeah, bleeding out both sides. I thought I saw him tip right here. There he is. There he is, right there. Oh, he's not as big as I thought, but oh, he's a nice buck. Look at that. I think he's a 10-pointer. You know, I'll probably take some grief when I get back to camp. The guys like to tease me. I misjudged this buck. He is probably a 2.5-year-old. He's actually broken off brow tine, tight rack. He's probably not even 16 inches wide. And he kind of caught me by surprise. And I took the shot probably way earlier than I should have. But hey, I'm happy with him. He's going to eat real good. He's probably only, I bet he doesn't weigh 150. He'll probably dress out 150 pounds, picking the burrs off of me. And don't get me wrong. If my voice sounds a little like I'm disappointed, I am not at all disappointed with this buck. This is a beautiful buck. But my buddies manage these farms for big bucks. And, you know, I like to think I could wait for a big buck, but sometimes my New Hampshire instincts get the best of me. And that happened today. You know, I've seen 25 deer, 26 deer yesterday. 7 of them were bucks. And I saw 14 deer this morning, and 4 of them were bucks, and none of them were shooters. And if I would have seen this guy from one of the blinds from a long distance, I might not have shot him today. You know, I might have waited till Thursday. But you know what? I would have shot this buck on Thursday. So what's that old saying? Don't pass up a buck today that you'd shoot on the last day. So here he is. He's gonna make a fine skull mount, and he's gonna eat really well. But I thought those tines were longer. You know, ground shrinkage is a funny thing. But if you looked at the wall in my basement and saw the bucks that I've taken over the years, this one's ranks right up there. He's a fine buck. And I'm picking the burrs off me left and right. All right. I'm going to clean this guy out, drag him down to the river. I'm going to try to get him up close to the bank. My buddies will give me some grief and say, hey, come on, let us do it. You know, they're young and tough, but I'm old and semi-tough. So I'm going to clean him out, get him over to the river, head back to the truck, let them know that I connected. They're hunting a piece in Iowa, and I don't want to disturb their hunt because Matt is down from Wisconsin, and he's been helping Brett all week, and this is his first chance to actually get out and do some hunting. So He ain't a giant, but he's mine. Whew, man. Time to get to work. Yeah, ain't no way I'm getting him up that bank by myself. So I'm gonna leave him down here on the river and go get some help. Boy, he's a pretty buck, isn't he? Other than that brow tine missing, he's just about perfectly symmetrical. All right, I see Bobby's light coming over the hill, so I'm gonna mess with him a little bit.
Did you see anything?
What's that?
Did you see anything?
Yeah.
That's wicked hard hunting.
What's that?
That was wicked hard hunting.
Oh, this is my favorite spot, man. I love the river.
Oh boy.
Whew. Long walk?
Yeah, well, it's not that bad. It's still harder in the night, but
You don't need to put that on.
all right, good.
We're waiting for Brett. He's coming with the four-wheeler.
Oh, you got one? What'd you shoot?
Boom. 10-pointer.
10-pointer? Good.
You would have passed him.
Really?
Yeah.
It ain't. Are you serious?
Yeah. Because you pass just about everything.
Is it? It's a big one, ain't it?
No, it ain't.
No?
No, I'm telling you. It's a river bottom buck. He passes everything. Well, he says he would.
Who did?
You. You're here.
What's the good word? I like the blood I saw on that rug.
Yeah, I'm never gonna kill a booner if I keep hunting those little river bottom bucks, but I don't care, man. I love hunting the river bottom, you know?
Fair enough.
10-pointer.
Nice.
With, well, 9, because he doesn't have a brow, but, you know, he's 14 inches wide and, you know, probably a 2.5-year-old, but
Hey,
I don't care.
It makes you smile.
It
That's
makes me
so
smile.
cool.
That's right.
On. Here, go on to my... Go. Come on. Okay, I'm good. Thank you.
Like I said, good to have strong friends.
Braun.
That's right.
But Braun.
Yeah.
Don.
All right.
The best way to put their head up and their legs. Pick it in. Ready? One. Oh, these things down.
Yeah.
Peeing on myself all day.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Hey, Matt, you
Awesome.
just come hold this for a second. Right here. Okay, just hold this up. Oh, over here. So I want his leg out the way of the wheels, and then I'm gonna strap him down so he doesn't
Oh yeah.
move on me. That was perfect.
Well, yeah.
Strap him on now so he doesn't move and go over the bumps.
Ooh, he stinks like a rotten buck.
Woo!
Cheers.